It ain't like that.
Ooh, I think
he has something to do with everything. He the quarterback.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Dan. I'm with you, Dan. And I guess what I'm saying, Stephen A, is like, I hear what you saying, but a lot of what you're saying has nothing to do with Dak.
Yeah.
And if it does have to do with Dak, what would you have wanted Dak to do? Would you have wanted him to go after Jerry Jones publicly or privately? And who's to say he didn't have conversations with
Let me
Jerry
ask you a
Jones
question.
privately?
Don't talk. First of all, I don't speak in semi-fashion. I'm very, very clear with my enunciations, okay? I know exactly what the hell I'm saying. Let me ask you this question, Cam Newton. I'm going to ask you a question. So, Cam Newton, when you in Carolina, you had no say. I mean, you couldn't talk to nobody. You know, I mean, they just do what they do, and you had zero influence on the coach, on management, nothing. Nothing? That what you saying?
Oh, okay. No, I'm not saying that. Yes, you have some say, but let me ask you a question, Stephen A.
I'm here.
When you was after there getting your big bag, and you was getting your mignon, and you was getting your corn, your mozzarella cheese, provolone, was that not you looking at after your best interest? You know what I'm saying? Pepper Jack.
Hold on. Let me laugh. Hold on. Allow me to laugh first. Now answer your question. I mean,
you got some money on. I'm saying.
Whoa. Let me answer the question. You asked the question, let me answer it. Yes, I got my mignon. No doubt about that. No problem. There's plenty of people throughout ESPN's history I have helped get theirs. And anybody who would challenge what the hell I just said to you on national television, they better beware. They better not utter that publicly. Because I can tell you, and I didn't say one. I said many. And by the way, Cam Newton, while you're doing that, you can ask the bosses themselves. Plenty of times, spanning my 20 plus years here. Look at the roster. Look at the people here. Look at the diversity on the air. Oh, trust me, I will proudly stand up on a banner and say, I got a little something to do with that, because there's plenty of people that I have fought for over the years. That has never, ever changed. To answer that question directly.
I'm probably one of those. So shout out to Steve A for that, so I appreciate it. No, so back to that.
You ain't the only one on the screen.
No. But two things, hold on. Stephen A.
I threw you a layup, bro. I threw you the oop.
Dak also said, like, he was shocked and surprised that they traded him. He thought the deal would get done. He constantly referenced that they had been through this with CeeDee Lamb. They had been through this with himself. So, like, maybe he had the thought and the expectation deep down that it would get done, and it didn't. And it hadn't gotten to a point where he had to go say something. Because I do think that you're implying, and I won't put words in your mouth, so check me if I'm wrong, but you're implying that Dak didn't go to the next level for a reason other than cash.
Stephen A?
I'm not compartmentalizing it in terms of cash. What I'm saying is, as one of the preeminent faces of the franchise, who at the very least, Jerry would hear, would listen to, would converse with at some point. I believe as the star quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, there have been several situations throughout Dak Prescott's career where he could have spoken up.